Good morning. Welcome to the Orleans County Corruption-Brady list. Today we're talking about falsely reporting an incident. There were 3 girls charged March 11, 2021 for falsely reporting an incident. One, girl number 2, falsely reporting an incident. Lady number 3, falsely reporting an incident. This topic is something that I've been studying because Mr. Cardone is here explaining to me how my situation, where one Kim Davis wrote a statement on me, accusing me in this written complaint that I came into her business with a stolen credit card and made purchases. She swore this information was true under the penalty of perjury. It's affirmed. Here's the officer's signature. Here's Kim Davis's signature. Here's PL 21045 and all of the warnings. And she went ahead and signed that this information was true and correct. She's swearing on this legal document that this information is true. And here we have Mr. Cardone arguing with me that it doesn't matter that she lied because I just can't figure it out. Let's hear what he's got to say. Have a listen.
Getting back to the issue of whether or not it constitutes falsely reporting an incident as is contemplated under the law, it doesn't, in my judgment, and I'll explain to you why. It's under 240-55 of the penal law.
I would just like to make a comment before you, so I can respond.
Let me finish my...
Okay, go ahead.
Take some notes, and then you can respond to whatever you want. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You want a minute to take some notes?
Nope, go ahead.
Okay, so under 240-55 or 240-50, falsely reporting an incident in the third degree. A person is guilty of falsely reporting an incident in the third degree, and this is what I want you to pay attention to, is when knowing the information reported, conveyed, or circulated to be false or baseless, he or she reports any word or action of an official, it's not that subdivision, it's gratuitously reports law enforcement, subdivision 3, officer, agency, the alleged occurrence of an offense or incidents which in fact did not occur. Okay, so that portion, subdivision 3 portion of it is satisfied. The problem with it is proving that she, when knowing the information reported, conveyed or circulated to be false or baseless. And how do you prove that Kim Davis, when she said that to Draper, knew that the information regarding the credit card was in fact false?
Boy.
So that's Mr. Cardone's question, and here's how I respond. Okay, community? I respond to his question, how do you prove that she didn't know this wasn't true? How do I prove it, Mr. Cardone? I prove it simply because the officer asked Kim Davis, before she signed this document, had to give her a warning. You're swearing, Mrs. Davis, that this information is true and correct. Is that what you're saying? That this is true and correct? Because if this statement you just gave me is true and correct, sign right here. And she swore this information was true, Mr. Cardone. So how is it that I have to prove that she didn't know it was true and correct when the officer had to swear her, had to warn her, and had to tell her right here that if you falsely move forward with this written complaint and it's not true, you're going to be charged. You could be charged for making a for falsely reporting an incident. If this does not constitute falsely reporting an incident, then these girls' charges need to be thrown out. It needs to be thrown out, and you need to not prosecute anybody for falsely reporting an incident. But I'm not going to tell you how to do your job or who to prosecute and who not to prosecute. I just think it's a great hypocrisy when you're going to come here and tell me and defend Kim Davis when I'm the complainant being accused of making purchases in a business with a stolen credit card. Why did she say this? She said this to get an order of protection, to have me criminally charged when it applies. I want a full stay away order of protection when applicable. She's in here calling me a defendant. She's accusing me of committing crimes and calling in fake orders. That's a theft of service. There's all kinds of perjury going on here. I've never been in Kuzmano's Pizza. Never went in there. Never harassed anybody. I've never held, maintained, or controlled a credit card. I've never made purchases in Kuzmano's Pizza. Never. It's a lie. All of this. And under PL section 21045, okay, Officer Draper had to notify her that this information has to be true. So, Mr. Cardone, by the simple fact that Kim Davis says it's true, holds her to the standard of it being a lie, because she's swearing it's true. How is she able to say that this is true and then sign it, and then you're going to turn around and tell me you're not going to prosecute her for saying all this is true when the officer in this document warns her that if she makes a false written complaint, she can be charged. She can be charged. And you're not charging her. And you're asking me, how do you prove she knew it was true? How do you prove she knew it was true? How do you prove she knew it was false? By the simple fact that she's swearing right here that this information is true. She's swearing it's true. How is she able to swear this is true? By signing it. That's how. She signed this document swearing it's true. So the burden is on her to prove. Where's the evidence that where's everything? The police would not allow Miss Davis they would not allow her to sign this document without warning her. It's signed. Here's the warnings. She's swearing this information is true. That's the bottom line. When everybody knows Kim Davis is retaliating against Ken Ortiz because I reported Kuzmanos for dumping oil. Fact. And everybody knows it. Okay, Mr. Cardone, you have a good day, but it's not right and it's crap. Just like I tell you right here.
People to make these statements and to, let's say the chief of police said, okay, I got all I need here. I'm going to make an arrest based on her statement. Do you know what kind of can of worms that opens, Mr. Cardone? And that's exactly the type of crap that's got to stop. Okay? False arrests, opening up Medina PD to lawsuits because this woman wants to lie and retaliating against me. And now I'm going to bring a lawsuit against her. And I'm going to get back a public opinion about this conversation, because I'm going to tell you, when all of the police officers, the entire Medina Police Department shows up at Kuzmano's and she writes out a statement wanting me arrested to get an order of protection, and her...
We've been over this, Ken, so when you get
your
opinion, please share it with me, okay?
That's the only time... Okay, well, I just think... When people put their name on sworn under the penalty of perjury, everything they say should be true.
I agree.
Should be true.
I agree. Yep.
So, Mr. Cardone, he even agrees that everything she's written here, said here, signs here should be true. The information should be true. It is not. It's not true. And it's about me. And yeah, I want her. She tried to have me arrested for buying stuff in her business with a stolen credit card. That don't sit well with me. So, ladies here in this blotter, Sonia Bellines, Jocelyn Bellines, and Amanda Elbone, all you ladies who have these charges for falsely reporting an incident in Medina, New York, hey, give me a shout out, holler at me. Let's talk about what happened in your case and create a defense for you to impeach any Medina police officer's credibility It sounds like they got a falsely reported an incident so they could get an obstruction charge. But, you know, according to Mr. Cardone, you know, a man who can indict a ham sandwich, he doesn't seem to be able to, you know, hold Mrs. Kim Davis accountable for falsely reporting an incident. He just says he can't do it. But there's some funny stuff going on here. How is this possible? I don't understand. In any case, have a good day. Stay safe. Don't take matters into your own hands. Take them to court. Bye for now.